People in Aremo used to say, twins share one heartbeat. But no one knew that one day, life would force Taiwo and Kehinde to choose whose heart would keep beating and whose dreams would be buried alive. This is the story of sacrifice, betrayal, and a truth that returns when it's too late to run. Before I continue, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Taiwo and Kehinde were born minutes apart, but they grew like one person. Everywhere they went, people smiled at their bond. They finished each other's sentences. They protected each other. They dreamed the same dreams. When secondary school ended, they were both offered admission to the same polytechnic. It felt like the universe had aligned for them. But poverty stood like a stubborn mountain. Their parents could barely feed themselves, talk less pay school fees for two boys. The night the admission letters arrived, the twins sat together in silence. A heavy, painful silence. Taiwo watched Kehinde's eyes, full of hope. He knew what he had to do. Before dawn, he told his brother quietly, "Kehinde, you go. I'll stay behind and walk." Kehinde's eyes widened with shock. "No, Taiwo, we can find a way." But Taiwo insisted, forcing a smile to hide his breaking heart. "If one of us rises, we both rise. You are my other half. Go and don't look back." So Kehinde went to school, and Taiwo stayed behind, taking any job he could find, carrying bags, clearing gutters, packing sand, washing clothes. Every night he slept with pains in his body, but hope in his chest. He waited for Kehinde's calls. At first they came, then they reduced, then they became excuses, and finally, silence. One day, Taiwo tried calling again, and the phone said, "This number does not exist." He froze, confused, breathing fast. Then someone from town whispered, "I heard Kehinde has a new life in the city and a girlfriend, and he tells people he has no family." Taiwo felt the world shift under his feet. While Taiwo suffered in silence, Kehinde's life changed dramatically. In the city, he met Amara, a wealthy, sophisticated woman whose presence commanded attention. She spoke softly, but with power. She dressed like someone who owned the world. She asked him a simple question. "Do you have any family?" And Kehinde paused, thought about the poverty he left behind, and answered with a lie that tasted like poison. "No, I'm alone." From that moment, everything changed. Amara shaped him into someone new. New clothes, new accent, new friends, new lifestyle. But she also shaped his mind. The past is the enemy of progress, Kehinde. Cut it off or it will drag you down. And Kehinde listened. Back in Aremo, Taiwo's life grew darker. His clothes tore. His shoes wore out. His skin burned daily under the sun. Yet he still whispered every night, "My brother will come for me," he promised. But Kehinde never came. Instead, one day Amara got a job overseas. She turned to Kehinde with a dazzling smile. "Pack your bags. You are coming with me. We are leaving this continent." He hesitated for 1 second, a tiny second where Taiwo's face flashed in his mind, but he shook it away. And just like that, he left Nigeria, left his family, left his twin, forever, or so he believed. Meanwhile in Aremo, Taiwo fell sick, too tired, too hungry, too broken. One rainy night, he collapsed beside the old market store where he sold water. Nobody saw him fall. Nobody heard him cry. He whispered one last time, "Kehinde, where are you?" Life abroad was nothing like Kehinde imagined. Amara, the woman who promised him the world, left him for someone wealthier. He lost his job, his documents expired, and he ended up sleeping on floors, hungry and hopeless. One night, he had a vivid dream. In it, Taiwo stood barefoot in the middle of a dusty road, weak, dirty, unkempt, and looking abandoned by life itself. His voice cracked as he whispered, "You left me." Kehinde woke up sweating, trembling, crying. For the first time, guilt exploded inside him. He booked the cheapest flight back home. When he reached Aremo, people stared at him with cold eyes. Some shook their heads. Some whispered things he didn't understand. He ran through the village, heart pounding. "Kehinde, where is Taiwo?" he asked a woman. She looked at him with disappointment and sadness. "Go to the old market shed. If your heart is strong enough, you'll find him there." Kehinde dropped his bag and started running. When he reached the shed, he froze. Sitting in the corner was a figure, thin, dirty, clothes torn, hair rough, eyes empty. It was Taiwo, the brother he left behind, the brother that gave up everything for him. Kehinde fell to his knees. "Taiwo, what did I do to you?" Taiwo lifted his head slowly. It took him a moment to recognize the face before him. When he finally did, his lips parted in a painful whisper. "Kehinde, you came back after you buried me alive?" Kehinde burst into tears and grabbed his brother's hands. "I was a fool. I lost myself. But losing you, that is the wound that will never heal." Taiwo stared at him, hot, confused, trembling. Then he slowly pulled his hand away, and with a voice heavy with years of betrayal, he said, "You left once. How do I know you won't leave again?" What would you do if you were in Taiwo's shoes? Please don't forget to like and subscribe to this page for more captivating stories.